Okay, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I got some bad news. These aren't trash boys! Yeah, so I did not treat them bad enough. So they ended up not going into the virus line, which I initially wanted. And so now we have these two. Not a big deal because I haven't raised these two anyway. So this is gonna be pretty cool. So, hashtag Trash Boys the dream. You know, rest in peace. Not happening this time. I'm very sorry. I hyped that up, and here we are. I really should have treated them worse, but I just I thought I did. Yeah, I had to treat them even worse. So as you can see, we have Angemon and Ogremon. Now, the funny thing is, Angemon, he evolved from Gabumon, not Patamon, which I always think is like interesting. I wonder how they ended up choosing the lines for Digimon Adventure, because some of them make sense and some of them kind of don't. We got these two. They are not the Trash Boys. I don't know what I'm gonna call them. I don't have a catchy name right now, but they're there. The weirdest thing about Angemon is like his mouth, because like in the anime it's like a mask that covers his nose, but the sprite in here, it looks like the mask is like a part of his mouth, because watch him open his mouth. It's just like really creepy. It's like, it's like, oh, that's terrifying. So, as stated, we're gonna do some stuff on this. So I'm gonna shake the ever-living crap out of this, and we're gonna figure out what's gonna happen, because if I don't record this now, I think I won't be able to record it until later, and I don't want to do that. So let's shake this up and let's see what's happening. Okay, be right back. We're back. We got a question mark. Oh. Oh. Who? Oh, that's Andromon. He wants help. Are we gonna fight? What's going on? He's yelling at him. He's like, "Hey!" Oh. Cool. Did we just get an Andromon? I don't really know what that did. I honestly don't know what that did. We found an Andromon, we yelled at him, and he ran away. That's what seemed to happen. That's a little weird. Alright, well, back to shaking. Alright, we gonna fight an Elecmon. I believe that's Elecmon. Oh, okay. Oh my god. He didn't, oh. Jeez. Okay, so that's what happened. Okay, so he was like a temporary help. I wish I was fighting someone stronger, because that was like super overkill. Holy crap, the poor thing. Man, rest in peace. Jeez. Okay, you know what? After that, I think put that down for now. Let's do some battles with the crew, and then call it a day. Actually, let's do some single battles, because I have not done a lot. Oh look, here to get wrecked again. come to think of it, it's actually kind of symbolic that we're now raising an Angemon when in the last run we had a Devimon, so it's pretty much like the opposite. That's pretty cool. Ogremon is just Ogremon. It's just gonna be there. He does. I can't remember who he evolves into, but I remember it being cool. Yeah. No. Yeah. Ogremon's gonna evolve into some pretty dope Digimon. So is Angemon, but Angemon's evolutions are in this one. They're cool. They're not like my favorite, but they are cool Digis. And we'll get into that when we get them. I don't want to sit here and spoil the fun. Ooh, that was a very clutch victory from Ogremon. Oh, so, there's one thing I wanted to talk about real quick. Whoops. There's one thing I wanted to talk about real quick before we go and cap this episode off. I'm gonna wait for this to turn off. Actually, I don't need to wait for that to turn off. I'll just bring in one of the other ones. There's something about the original V-Pets that I really like, and it's a design aspect that I don't think gets used anymore. They only did this for the original V-Pets and the Pendulums. Like the Pendulum Progress, the Pendulum X, and I believe they stopped at the Pendulum X. And I'm bringing in the old ones to show you, because I don't know how long it's going to take for this one's screen to turn off, and I'm going to talk about it right now. Is this background. It's different here, as you can see. They are slightly different, but this is supposed to be, you know, based off of this. But as you can see, this one is a bit different. This one's a lot more saturated. Which I wish these were more saturated, because this, when you turn it on, it really, and also because the contrast isn't as high on this, it really looks like you're kind of peering into a window of the digital world, and you kind of see your little buddies just kind of hopping around along a plane. And I really like that about these. I like that a lot about these, actually. I feel like it's a really cool kind of way of introducing kind of a sense of like lore and like mystique to these V-Pets. And as you can see, you know, they all have, you know, it's the same background for all of these because it's supposed to be the same. The Pendulum 20 backgrounds are going to be different between the two versions. But yeah, as you can see, it's really cool. And with the original V-Pets, there were different backgrounds for each version. So this is the version 1 background, which they used as a reference, these. And then there were different ones. There was like a desert, there was a wasteland. Oh, well, the wasteland's pretty much the desert. There's a desert, there was a wasteland, there was like an underwater place, and there's a lot of them. And then there's, you know, even different ones and more in the Pendulums, which I'll show off when I get the Pendulums. But I always liked that. And, like, you know, the idea that this is, like, you know, a cage, and you're kind of, like... I always thought that the cage looked busted, that's why these are, like, jagged. And, you know, your digital monster's in there, and you're, like, peering into the digital world. I always liked that. I always thought that was really cool. And, yeah, I just wanted to talk about that real quick. Because I really like that kind of aspect, because it is essentially, at this point, a lost art. They stopped doing that after the Pendulum series. As you can see, the Digivices, they don't have backgrounds. But, I mean, it wouldn't make any sense for a Digivice to have a background, because in context with the anime and most things, the Digivice is really a device to help your Digimon evolve. And sometimes it's used as a map, too. But most of the time, it's just, you know, like an evolution device. Whereas the original V-Pets, they were like, you were taking care of this, these Digimon in the digital world. You get to peer into the digital world with this little screen. I really like that. I wanted to just mention that, because I always thought that was really cool. That'll be all for the day. Thank you very much for watching, and tomorrow we will get more action with these boys. They're not the Trashbois anymore. I gotta name something else now. But we'll see more of them definitely tomorrow. Thank Thank you very much, and peace.